This summer, I was speaking with my mom, telling her I wanted to buy a new dog. And for the last year, I was dead set on getting a Dalmatian. It had been about a year since my last dog, Dallas, had passed away, and I thought maybe, just maybe, it'd be a good time to get a new dog. Someone to spend time with, take care of, and train. And then she asked me this one question. She was like, well, who's gonna take care of the dog? And I got kind of mad. I was like, what do you mean? Of course, it's my dog. I'll take care of it. And then she followed up and she was like, but you work 40 to 50 hours a week at your job and 9 hours each day you work. Where will you have the time to care for it? So I really sat down, I thought about it, and came to realize that as much as I wanted a dog, as much as I wanted a new friend to create memories with, I was not ready to receive the dog. I did not have the time and a lifestyle that is best suited to take care of a dog, or really any animal that requires a lot of dedicated time to train. So I was talking about getting something, but didn't have the tools in place to make the moves I wanted. This lesson applies to many aspects of life because I am certain there is something we all desperately want for ourselves or someone else. But if we are not ready to receive them, it will fall through every time. I still remember vividly being booked for an engagement shortly after my last one, and they had a very specific topic in mind for me to speak on. And I came into that engagement unprepared, not ready to speak on such things. I just hadn't lived enough life to share the valuable tools that these people need, and it turned out mediocre. I was embarrassed. It was humiliating for me to know and realize that I was speaking on something I wasn't ready to speak on. I received a speaking engagement that I wasn't prepared to receive. So in the words of Les Brown, I remember that it is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Because when it comes to you wanting to do something, I was just stumbling over all of my words, being totally overwhelmed by the moment. You have to be prepared. So you have to constantly ask yourself, when you're making a decision, are you ready to receive? If the answer is no, look within yourself and find the next step you need to take. And many times the next step is the one less traveled, the step people avoid. Because it's like, nah, I'll wait for that one. I'll do that later. Let me do what's easy first. Well, if you do what's easy now, you will find what is required later is much harder than it would have been if you sacrifice today. Because if you sacrifice today, you will have a brighter tomorrow.